Happy retirements, Dr. Nielsen. I want to thank you for everything you have done for all of us over the years. And you helped me shape up my approach on science and how an artificial intelligence should be with all of your guiding you have done. I still remember the 4 or 5 hour argument we had over how a transform model is actually working in one of the lab breakfasts we had over the weekend. It was a lot of fun, and I think I will miss all of our endless discussions on politics, science, daily news, and everything in general. We had a lot of discussions that made all of our meetings go way longer than it should, but I always had fun and I always learned on these discussions and meetings. And I hope we still keep in touch after your retirement. And I don't know, maybe we can have another lab meeting in a couple of years in Caribbeans, maybe in the actual beach. I think it will be a lot of fun. Happy retirements.
Dr. Nielsen, I am so lucky to be one of your students. I may not be the best one, but I'm certainly very proud and happy that you happen to be my advisor. And I wanted to thank you for all of your patience and flexibility and guidance with me. I hope that with your retirement time, you will be enjoying as much as you can while remembering us in your mind and smiling sometimes. I wanted to thank you for accepting me to the program, as well as helping me to work on my goals and on things that I'm interested in. I actually mean it. I'm not just saying because I've seen many other examples what other advisors could have been, and I'm truly and honestly thankful for everything that you've done for me and for others.
Hi, Dr. Nielsen. I still remember the day when I received your email in response to mine regarding an opportunity to participate in ongoing research projects at the time in your lab, and the first time I got to meet you in person to let you know about my research interests when I came to UNT. Having you as my teacher, as my mentor, as my advisor, and as a fellow researcher has taught me immensely in many, many ways. My critical thinking skills has improved so much that I often find myself in awe when certain situations demand me to apply them, and without realizing, I find myself leveraging all that you've taught me during our advisor-advisee relationship. Especially the little things such as test data should never be used for training, which still rings in my ears even today when I take on machine learning projects and has almost become an instinct. Most importantly, you've been the first person that taught me everything about scientific research and the right ways to do research in your own ways. It would not be wrong to say that you have been a great inspiration to me when it comes to doing research, and that is something that I'm always going to remember, cherish, and be thankful for. I wanted to take this moment to convey my heartfelt gratitude to you for teaching me some of the most essential yet critical skills to be a successful researcher. You have also indirectly enabled me to know the do's and don'ts of research, which I constantly leverage these days when I have scientific conversations with others. You have been an amazing researcher to learn from, especially for me as I was completely new to research when I started out. I really appreciate all that you've done for me since the beginning and for giving me your time, energy, and that one opportunity that I was looking for, which ultimately resulted in so many great opportunities, both with you and others to learn from. It's been a privilege to have known you and to have worked with you, and I once again thank you for everything that's come my way ever since I've known you. As you're stepping into this next beautiful phase of your life, I wanted to send across my best wishes to you for a great retirement life, and may you always be blessed with more happiness and all the good health. Do enjoy your retirement, Dr. Nielsen. Cheers to you.
Hi, Dr. Nielsen. Happy retirement. Wish you all the best. And thank you very much for being my advisor all these years. And thank you for always setting the bar high and pushing me towards it. Really appreciate that. I know we haven't done much or as much as we wanted, but I'm sure the impact and the lessons that I learned from you and also others will live on with us, and will work on changing the world, making the world a better place, and also doing fun computer science research. Thank you again so much. Had a lot of fun during our meetings, especially the ones in Discovery Park where we did probably miles of walking in our meetings. Was never expecting to have running shoes separate for our meetings, so that was a fun time. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, thank you again. Wish you all the best and hope to hear from you once in a while. Take care, Dr. Nielsen.
Hi, Dr. Nielsen. Congratulations on your upcoming retirement. When I joined the HILT Lab in 2014, I learned so much about research and the academic process. A great way to get my feet wet there. That was where I got my first academic publication. I owe a lot to you and Natalie's help on that. Really opened my eyes to what that process looked like. The HILT Lab in general was a very positive and welcoming environment. It taught me how to be a dependable lab mate later on. It showed me what I should be looking for in a lab at grad school. Did a really good job fostering a positive environment there. The exposure I got to HCI and signal processing got me ready for my own grad school journey. So when I got to Texas A&M, I worked on a couple different projects. I did image processing, I did biofeedback using wearables, before I finally settled on my dissertation project, which was speech therapy games for kids. So that kind of put everything together. I got to do game development, I got to do signal processing, got to work with kids in Australia. It was really rewarding. I'm at Google now. I'm on the Nest machine learning platform. I help support the Home Away project for things like thermostats and cameras. We're doing a lot with new AI technologies. It's very exciting. I'm really excited to be here. And I just owe so much to my academic mentors for helping get me here. So thank you so much for all that you've shared with me and all that you've taught me. I hope you really enjoy retirement. I hope that you've got lots of time for new and old hobbies and that you get to make the best of it. So thank you so much.
Rodney, I hope you're doing well and congrats on your upcoming retirement. I want to thank you so much for everything that you have done for me. You were the best advisor I could hope for and an amazing mentor. I think that now that I've been faculty for somehow more than 5 years, and I have graduated a couple PhD students of my own, I realize so much more just how lucky I was to have you as an advisor and how hard you work to create an amazing lab environment and create such great opportunities for us, and just really helped us develop ourselves and our careers. So I find myself like mirroring your advising style in a lot of little ways. And it's really great that I had you as a role model for that. So again, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you so much and best wishes in your retirement.
Hello, Dr. Nielsen. Happy retirement to you. I always look back on the first day I asked you to be my advisor as one of the best decisions I made in my life. I honestly could not have asked for a better advisor. I've grown in ways that I never thought I would, and a lot of that is really to your credit. The way I think about problems, the way I approach problems, the way I evaluate solutions to problems has forever changed thanks to you. You are an amazing advisor and you always did the most. I had an amazing PhD experience, and that was all down to you. When I hear about the experiences my friends and my acquaintances who are also PhD students or who have completed their PhD had with the advisor, I really bless the day that you agreed to be my advisor. You were always selfless, you were always doing more than you were paid to. It was very clear to me that you were not in this job for the money. It's very obvious to me. I remember getting emails from you at past midnight where you're trying to help me fix my papers to meet a deadline that was in about 2 hours. I appreciate how you're always genuinely happy to see your students grow and succeed. I can tell you that you're always rooting for them. I can remember how excited you were when my first paper got accepted. At the time I missed it, but looking back, you probably didn't even care about the paper, but you were just happy to see me make progress. As a teacher, you were amazing. I cannot really begin to list the things I learned from you over the years. You're probably the smartest person I've ever met in my life. There are things I learned from you that will stick with me the rest of my career. I will forever be grateful. When I lecture students, I find myself emphasizing the exact same things you did, sometimes using the exact same words that you used. You have been an excellent role model. I love those moments when you pretend not to care about something. And I always wondered why. And I wonder why you did that. And I still wonder why, because it was always obvious to me that you really did care. In fact, I actually think you cared too much. It was clear to me how passionate you were about raising this next generation of researchers. Beyond academics, I could always tell that you are someone who genuinely wants to see the world a better place. I hope in retirement, you find ways to help the world more than you already have. I know that that is something you really want to do. But while you're thinking of making the world a better place, I hope you find time to enjoy your retirement, because you've earned it. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I hope to catch up with you sometime soon. Happy retirement.
Hi, Rodney. Congratulations on your retirement. I hope you have a great life after retirement. As you know, I'm also retiring, so maybe we can share some stories together after retirement. Best of luck.
Hi, Rodney. Congratulations again on your retirement. Time flies. Since we first met during my interview, it has been 5 years. Thanks again for your time and effort during the process, and thanks for all your help during these years. Best wishes to you and your family. Happy retirement.
Hello, Dr. Nielsen. When I got started at UNT as a junior faculty, so he has been giving me a lot of help. For example, I once went to his office asking if he can find some undergrad student who wants to do research with me, and he easily accepted my request of help, and he really found me some good students to work with. So and there are other situations I ask help, so he's always ready to help me. So I'm very appreciative about this. And I think Rodney, he's a very good researcher. When I still remember, like when I went home, so I need to pass the aisle to pass his office. I always find him still working there, and he's very dedicated to work with students. He always has students sitting in his office discussing something. And I think he not only care about graduate student, PhD student, he is also patient, and he like to spend time with master student, undergraduate student. And I think he's a very good advisor in helping students to do like high quality research. And I think he's leaving our department. It's kind of allows to us, because our ranking, like the publications, will get fewer without him. But I hope he will have a very happy retire life afterwards. He will enjoy it. I think whatever Rodney wants to do, he will be good at it. And I really enjoyed working with him as a colleague, and I wish him the best for his retirement.
Hi, Rodney. So yeah, I wanted to wish you a happy retirement, and also just wanted to thank you for, well, bringing actually, in some sense, my whole family down here. You were the search chair that brought me down to Texas. I much prefer this warmer weather than up in Chicago. So again, not only thank you from me, but thank you from, well, 7 people in our house. That's kind of changed our lives. So yeah, just wishing you, an enjoyable retirement, a relaxing one, a wonderful one, and I'll be seeing you around.
Thank you for all the good things that you have done, and be happy in your retirement. Thank you, Rodney.
It's Angus McCall here in the office of the Dean, and I want to wish you congratulations on a job well done and on your pending retirement from UNT. I recall working with you on a number of things and was excited to do that. And more recently, I've been really thrilled to run into a few of your students out in the field as I have traveled from city to city. Most recently, Dr. Solomon Ubani, who was in San Diego and working for Intuit. And I was thrilled to run into him, and he's the guy that asked me to send this greeting. So as you retire, congratulations. Wishing you all the best for your future, and whatever the next chapter of your life looks like. I hope it's fun, I hope it's enjoyable, and I wish you all the best.
Hello, Rodney. I wanted to take a minute to thank you for your work and service to the college during your career. I also wanted to recognize your important work in natural language processing applied to companion bots and intelligent tutoring systems. I know this work has brought important recognition both to you and to the college. I'm sure your legacy will live on through the students you've taught and mentored in your classes and your labs during the many years of service here at the university. And best wishes to you in your retirement.
Well, I want to congratulate you, Rodney. After 12 years, you'll be stepping down. You've been here a little bit longer than I have, and I hope that you have a wonderful retirement. Just know that you've had a huge impact on your students, that they care about what you do, you've mentored them and helped them and supported them. That's the kind of faculty members we love to have here at UNT. And so I wish you all the best as you graduate and move on to a new phase of your existence.
Thank you.